Hi, so I'm here to talk to you about a variety of topics. First off on the list, we have a three-dimensional network solid. This is a solid whose particles are covalently bonded with that of its own particles. Most gems are network solids, such as quartz or diamonds, such as this diamond. Next, we have an emulsifying agent. Emulsifying agent is both soluble in fat and water. Also, it can enable fat to be uniformly dispersed in water as an emulsion. An example of a substance such as this is butter or margarine, as we have here. Next, we have a malleable substance. This means that the substance has the ability to be bent or hammered into another shape or form if it is a solid. An example of a malleable metal is gold, which is in fact the most malleable metal. We have some gold. Next, an immiscible liquid. Liquids which, if mixed together, will not mix, but instead separate. A prime example is oil and water. Here, this is what occurs if you attempt to mix oil and water. They will, in fact, not mix. Next up, hydrophobic. This correlates to a substance that fails to attract water, but instead repels it. An example is a greasy substance like alkanines or oils. Alkanes. My apologies. Here's a picture of some oils. Focusing, there you go. Oils. Okay. Next up, a man named Henry Moissan. He was a French chemist who was awarded the Nobel Prize in 1906. His famous studies included isolating fluorine from that of its compounds. Also, he was one of the original members of the International Atomic Weights Committee. So that's neat. Here's a picture of this guy. Very famous. For him. Next up, acidolysis. This occurs when a chemical composition that involves a molecule being decomposed. This also must occur when an element is present with the molecules of an acid, comparable to hydrolysis, in which water is used in place of an acid. This could also occur with alcohol. Another name for this is an acyl exchange. Here's what it's comparable to, hydrolysis. Visual reference there. Next up, acridine, a colorless solid compound that is obtained from coal tar originally. The applications for this include various dyes and drugs. A specific example is profifline. Which we have a picture of here. Profifline is a drug. Pharmaceuticals. Last but not least, alkylation. Process of adding an acyl group to a compound. This can be used for preventative measures against rearrangements reactions that commonly occur in alkylation. That's all for this segment. Stay classy.